Real YouTubers talk about theories. This is talking about Mega Evolution. Wow. You know, I was thinking about maybe stop. Huh? Hello? Yeah, I've mastered the art of ventriloquism. I don't know if you can tell. It might be kind of obvious. I think ventriloquism is pretty cool. You know, nothing too crazy, but anyway, as I was saying, I hate when the hang on. When the light does this, it actually tilts me so hard. That doesn't. Now it's just bright. Wait, can I? So bright. Oh, so bright. Holy cow. Now it's just weird and shadowy. Okay, fine. We're just gonna have the stupid line on my face. Oh, it's so bright, guys. I want you to know how much I'm suffering for your sake, for your content, for the sake of the content that you all enjoy. Stupid. This line tilts me so hard. The line of light. How do I stop it? Okay, I'll just do this. Anyway, I was thinking about quitting YouTube to become a professional artiste. Anyway, hang on. I can be smarter than the light. You might say, Wolf, why don't you just restart the video so that you don't have this whole section? To which I say I didn't ask you, okay? Anyway, so before we go any further, I would like to preface this by saying that I will be talking about some Crown Tundra potential spoilers in this, so if you aren't interested in seeing any Crown Tundra spoilers, feel free to click off now. I also want to preface and say that this is going to be more of a theory video rather than based in cold, hard facts, but I still think it's interesting, so yeah. Anyway, as you've probably guessed by now, we are going to be talking about Mega Evolution and whether or not I think that Mega Evolution is going to be coming back in the near future to Pokemon Sword and Shield. Now, this might seem like a weird time to bring up the topic, but it was actually brought about by a comment that somebody left in the video yesterday. I didn't save the comment because it was on my phone, but I thought it was a really interesting question. And so, for those of you who didn't watch yesterday's video, we did a little tier list talking about the Pokemon that are returning in the Crown Tundra. Now, these Pokemon share primarily a common theme, which is that there's a ton of legendary Pokemon. But what somebody noticed and they asked me about was, they said, hey, Wolf, do you think that there's a possibility that Mega Evolution could come back? And, you know, like, in my head, when I read that part, I was like, well, like, why should it? But then they mentioned something interesting, which is that a lot of the Pokemon that are coming back that are kind of random are Pokemon that have Mega Evolution. So Aggron, Altaria, and Absol being three big ones, Audino being another big one. There might be a couple more as well, like, obviously Sceptile, like, the Hoenn starters are coming back, which have Mega Evolution, the Lachis are coming, like, I mean, all legendaries are coming back, so, like, that doesn't really count, but, yeah. It does seem, and I was thinking about it, and I thought that it seemed a little bit weird, because, like, out of all the Pokemon you could bring back, it seems strange to me to bring back Pokemon like Aggron, right? Pokemon like Absol, Pokemon like Altaria, because they, like, don't do anything, right? And, of course, like, eventually they're probably going to get all the Pokemon or pretty close to them in the game, and, like, maybe you could argue, like, you know, why bring back Pokemon like Caracosta? I don't know. Like, I guess you could argue, like, why bring back any Pokemon, but these three in particular stand out to me, and the Hoenn trio as well. They stand out to me because, like, if you look at the other Pokemon on this list, like, none of them are really that awful, right? Audino as well is pretty terrible. Like, Armaldo is coming back because it fits a theme, right? Armaldo's coming back because it's a fossil Pokemon. Relicanth is coming back because it's not a fossil Pokemon, but it ties in with the Regis, which are coming back, so that makes sense. Caracosta is a fossil Pokemon, so it's coming back, right? Archaeops is a fossil Pokemon, so it's coming back. These other Pokemon are legendary, mythical, and Ultra Beast Pokemon, right? So that means that of the entirety of the D tier, everything that's coming back is either a Mega Evolution or like a fossil or a legendary, right? That covers everything in the D tier. Now, if we look at the C tier, there's a couple Pokemon that, like, don't fit into this criteria. Like, we get Jinx, but Jinx is not an awful Pokemon, right? Like, I don't know if, like, Jinx is a Pokemon that you can justify using sometimes, which is why it's in the C tier, right? We have fossils, we have legendaries, we have a starter, we have fossil, we have a Pokemon that's, like, a decent Pokemon all around, Walrein, legendary, popular Pokemon. Somebody also mentioned that now all the Cynthia's Pokemon are in the game, so maybe that ties in somewhere. Fan favorites and, like, not bad Pokemon, legendaries, not a bad Pokemon, fossil, not a terrible Pokemon, kind of fossil-esque, I guess, and then legendary, right? So, like, of the bottom two tiers, the only Pokemon that don't fall into, like a theme Pokemon, aka, like, all fossils or legendaries, are Jinx, Walrein, Spiritomb, Electivire Magmortar, and Cryogonal and Carbink. And they're all, like, not terrible Pokemon. Like, they're all Pokemon you could justify using. So, as we go higher up, like, I'm not going to go through the whole tier list for you. You can see that at the top tier, it's all legendary, pseudo-legendary, Garchomp stuff. Is Garchomp pseudo-legendary? I forget. Yeah, it's, like, all legendary Pokemon up here, Garchomp, and that's it. Yeah. Yeah, it's all legendaries plus Garchomp. So, like, these all make sense. Like, these are strong Pokemon. Like, I understand why they would want to bring strong Pokemon back. Imagine you were to DLC and all the Pokemon were like Absol, Aggron, Altaria. Like, it'd be stupid. It wouldn't change the game at all, right? So I understand why they want to bring back powerful Pokemon, but I don't understand why they want to bring back weak Pokemon. And yeah, so then I decided to look, and I was like, all right, let's take a look here. So I was going through. Let's go through the Mega Evolution and talk about which ones are in the game or allegedly in the game via Crown Tundra. Obviously, the 3 starters are in the game. Alakazam was added in the sort of plain Isle of Armor. Genjar was in the base game. I think Kangaskhan was in the base game, but if it wasn't, it's definitely in the game now. Pinsir's in the game. Gyarados is in the game. Aerodactyl's coming back because it's a fossil. Mewtwo's coming back. The first Mega Evolution that isn't coming back or isn't in the game already is Ampharos. So Ampharos, that's one Mega Evolution that's not currently in the game. Caesar is currently was added in DLC. Heracross added in DLC. Houndoom not currently in the game. I think. Let's just double check that. Okay, I don't. Oh, that's the wrong letter. Houndoom's not in the game currently, and is not planned to be added. So Ampharos and Houndoom, 2 Johto Pokemon, are not currently in the game. T-Tar in the game, Blaziken being added, Gardevoir in the game? Gardevoir's in, right? I'm like 98% positive. Yeah, okay, yeah, Gardevoir's in the game. Mawile is in the game, Aggron being added. I do not think Medicham is in the game, so that's a 3rd Pokemon, right? Yeah, Medicham is not in the game. So far we have 3 Mega Evolutions that are not in the game. Manectric, I think I'm pretty sure is in. Yeah, it is, okay. Manectric is in the game. Banette, I believe, was added in DLC. Some of these Pokemon are so awful that, like... Oh, is it not? Okay, Banette is our 4th Mega Evolution, not currently in the game. Absol being added, Latios being added, Garchomp being added, Lucario in the game, Abomasnow. I am, like, 87% positive is in the game. Okay, Abomasnow is in the game. So of this, the original Mega Evolution that were added in X and Y, only 4 of them out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12... 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. 4 out of 28 are not going to be in the game after the DLC. Now, if we look at some of these other ones, I think, like, the ones that were added in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, I don't think Beedrill's in the game, but I wouldn't know if it was. So Beedrill's not in the game. I don't think Pidgeot's in the game either. Pidgeot is not in the game either, so that's 0 for 2 so far. Slowbro is in the game, Steelix is in the game, Sceptile being added, Twomp being added, Sableye is in the game, Sharpedo's in the game, Camerupt is in the game. Wait, is Camerupt? Oh, Camrupt's not in the game? Well, okay, that's 3. So 3. Altaria being added. I do not believe... Wait, no, Frostlass is. So Glalie is. Glalie is in the game. Mence being added. Metagross being added. Rayquaza being added. I think Lopunny's already in the game. Yeah, Lopunny's in the game. Galeda's in the game. Audina's being added. And Diance's being added. So if we go through here, the only ones that are not currently in the game are Camerupt. And then Pidgeot and Beedrill. So out of all the Mega Evolutions, after the Crown Tundra, all of them except for 7 will be in the game. Those 7 being Ampharos, Houndoom, Medicham, Banette, Beedrill, Pidgeot, and Camerupt. So it's interesting, right? Like, I mean, some Mega Pokemon like were chosen to be Mega Evolutions because their base form is popular. Pokemon like Charizard, Pokemon like Blastoise, right? Like, it makes sense. And then some Pokemon were chosen because they're powerful, right? Like Pokemon like Salamence and Metagross. But some Pokemon were chosen at random, and I think that's why I'm running into kind of this interesting question, which is that... Oh, the light's gone. I'm moving back to my regular position. Oh, it's still there. Well. The original question, which is that, is Mega Evolution going to come back on Sword and Shield? I'm going to take, like, I didn't look up theories for this or anything. Like, this is just my raw thoughts. If I had to guess, based on, like, all of this, I think that it seems like the Mega Evolutions are being added intentionally. However, it also is worth noting that, like, they're still missing 7. And so it does seem weird, like, to bring back Mega Evolution when they aren't all there. Is something that I think. The thing is, though, most of the ones that were left behind are pretty awful. Like, Beedrill and Pidgeot are really bad. Camerupt is really bad. Banette I like. I want a regional with it, but it's not good. I guess maybe it's just because a lot of the Mega Evolutions are bad. Medicham's not awful. Houndoom is bad, and Ampharos is bad. So, yeah, I mean, they're all bad Mega Evolutions. I wonder if... Sorry, I'm just looking really quick. Okay, never mind. I was going to see if they were all Gen 2, because, like, I don't know, or, like, Gen 4 or something, but no, they're pretty evenly spread out between 1, 2, 3. I think that they're going to bring Mega Evolution back. I think that, like, you don't add... I don't know why you would add Absol and Altaria and Audino to the game if you didn't at some point intend to bring back Mega Evolution, but I don't think it's coming in Crown Tundra. If I had to guess, maybe they'll do, like, another DLC where they add in, like, more Pokemon and add Mega Evolution back in, or maybe, like, at some point in the future. Just because it's so strange to me to add some of these, to, like, these Pokemon specifically, right? If we had all Mega Evolutions back in, at this point, I would say probably, but I think that probably what's going to happen is, at some point in the future, they intend to... And this is just a guess. Like, I could be totally wrong here. I'm basing this on literally nothing except for the Pokemon that they chose to add. But yeah, like, I guess if I had to take a guess, I would say that, like, it looks to me like they intend to at some point add Mega Evolution back into the game, but probably that's not going to happen until at the earliest all Pokemon that can Mega Evolve are back in the game. So I'm personally curious to see if Pokemon intends to do more DLC after the Crown Tundra. Like, is it going to be like every 6 months or so that they're going to do more DLC, or is it like a one and done? So we'll have to wait and see. I don't have like a concrete answer, but I do think that at some point they intend to add it back. Yeah, we'll see. I would prefer they didn't personally. I don't like Mega Evolution personally. However, I do think that it will be added at some point. I super hope they don't add Z moves as well. But yep, that's my thoughts. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Do you think that Mega Evolution will be added? If so, like, when? Do you think Crown Tundra or later? If not, why not? So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. See you next time. Goodbye.